What is going on, everybody? I am finally back to do another video. I know it's been a while. Other commitments and responsibilities got in the way of some videos, but I am back and hoping to do some more videos in the near future. Today I'm going to be more or less just discussing some personal projects I've been working on. Some of the stuff you can see in the camera now and the overhead. Yeah, just what they are, how I did them, and I do have one work in progress that I will also talk about as well. Hope you enjoy. The 66 Batman shark repellent. This is used in the movie, and I believe you can see it in the TV show. I'm not sure if this type of can was used in the TV show or not. It's a basic spray paint can. I used a Rust-Oleum enamel paint can that was almost empty that I've had for a while. Just because of the shape and some of the other details on it looked a lot closer to what was seen on screen than some of the other spray paint cans. Missing the lid. I have sourced the lid. Just need to get it in hand, mold it, and cast some for the other cans. The blue, took me about an hour and a half at the paint store, the auto paint store I should say, to come up with a color I liked. There is not a lot of information about these types of props on the internet. I did quite a bit of research. A lot of the threads that did mention this are quite old, and a lot of the links are dead or other obstacles are in the way. But after that, after spending a ton of time at the paint store, I was able to come up with this color. This is a deep sapphire blue metallic. This is a Chrysler color for, I can't remember the car, but this is one of their colors. It's a really good color. I wouldn't say perfect, but I think it's really good for the can. I mean, the pictures and the reference I had of the original were great, and a lot of the fan-made ones, the blues they used varied significantly from a dark blue to a really light blue. The lettering is their vinyl decals. They are, as you can see, there's some of the other ones. I picked those up off Etsy from the Spat Cave, which is an Etsy shop. I don't know if he has any more, but I got them for, I believe the whole pack was 12 bucks. To my eye, they look quite good in size, shape, font, and color. So I'm quite happy with how this turned out. Obviously, the other three cans still need to be done. Canadian winters are not the friendliest for spray painting. On to the second piece I wanted to talk about today. This is the 66, another Batman 66 TV show / movie prop. This is the Bat radio communicator, whatever you want to call it. Completely scratch built. It's wood and some metal and some plastic. There isn't a ton of measurements out there for this. Very significant measurements, I should say. There's a couple from auction sites, but they're very generic. So I was able to find a straight-on shot of one of the originals. I used the basic width measurement they had, and I was able to scale this proportionately to about what they said. It's a little bit smaller, but I think it looks perfectly fine to me. I came up with this template. This is my own template. Trace this onto a piece of inch-thick wood. And this base piece is what came out of it, cut out of jigsaw. Some filing, round files and flat files were used. I did use the Dremel a little bit. I didn't do the back plate just because this is a static piece and you're only going to see the front. And the wood I used, I wasn't completely happy with. This piece is scratch built. It's a piece of ABS, hand drilled. These are picture frame hanging nails. This is a piece of ABS. Again, this is based off my template. Just trace it out. And I know this isn't correct for the original. The original was one piece of, I want to say it was probably plexi, and they painted this on. And this reference comes from an original communicator, but a added on piece of plastic. But I just think it looks a lot better. It adds a little bit of depth. This is a piece of plastic. I believe I traced this off of the size of a dime. Then I ended up heat forming the little bump into it, which I saw in the reference. These are aluminum rods. I believe they're 1/8 of an inch. These, I couldn't find any brass balls that had the thread, local or on Amazon or whatever nearby. So I just went with the wood. And this is a piece of 22 gauge aluminum that I cut out and bent into shape. All in there with bolts, which from the reference I had looks correct. All in all, I'm pretty happy with it. If I was to do it again, there's definitely some things I'd change, but all in all, I'm quite happy with how it looks, and it looks quite good on the shelf. And last, but certainly not least, this is a work in progress for me. I've been off and on this for a couple months now. Like I said, some stuff comes up and I don't have the time, and I've had a couple issues, I guess you could call them, with this certain project. But this is the 66 belt. The one in the photo is, the belt has the wooden blocks on it. I can't remember if this is called the stunt or a season 2 belt or something like that. But this belt, there isn't like a ton of information on the internet. There's a couple articles and some auction photos from different styles of belts, but not a lot of measurements or colors or stuff like that. So a lot of this was done just off of the little bits of information I could find. The buckle I was able to find dimensions for in a 5x4, and the width of the belt strap being 3 inches. I was able to use that to essentially scale this photo to 100% and get basic measurements that I was able to slightly tweak and round up to get more measurements I was happy with, I guess I could say. And with that, I was able to come up with, these are the 2 pieces of leather. As you can see from the photo, they have not been touched yet. These are, I want to say cow belly. They were like 25 bucks from Tandy Leather. Here is the cylinders. These are just wood blocks. I believe these are 3/4 of an inch, maybe 1/2 inch. About 3/4 of an inch. And the back is a metal bracket that I hand bent. These are very close to what was used on the original belts. So I just go in, slide in, and you slide them on the belt like that. There is a specific reason I do have used this or I did, I should say, use this picture for reference. Is I was originally going to do the wood block style. That was my original plan, and with that plan, I was planning on doing the belt, the leather strap itself, using these. This is both Angela's leather paints. It would be 2 coats of that, and then a number of coats of this. Sorry, let me bring you more into shot. A couple coats of that, a bunch of coats of that for the yellow, which looks similar to that. I couldn't find a color to cover the wood blocks nicely. I found a bunch of different shades of yellow, and none of them I was very happy with. So I decided to pivot, and I decided to go with the earlier season 1 style belt pouches now. These are going to be covered in leather. They're going to have the front pouch style with the tack in them. and they can be painted using this method as well. I obviously originally didn't intend to do that, but I didn't really have a solution for my paint matching problem, and I thought this was the best way to do that. I think that's all I really have on this today. I just wanted to make a video to sort of, show what I've been doing. I haven't posted any videos in a long time, like I said. But yeah, I'm hoping to have some more videos on this, some of the process I'm going to do or be going into with this belt, and hopefully share some more in-depth stuff. I think that's one of the things I kind of want to do. So that's going to end this video. Leave a comment, subscribe if you want. I like I said before, I always try to answer the messages I get from people who watch these videos. And yeah, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.